Go watch Cocomelon. Go watch Cocomelon. My bad.
Promo, we gon' let it spark. From a place where every day you see your body draw hawk. Wonder who gon' ride for me when it starts and it shots. Cause I done lost so many brothers way too many times.
Hey guys, it's your girl Nene Love, and I'm back with another video. I told you guys I'm gonna try to upload at least once a week. So I'm back with another video. I already tried recording this video like 15 times already. Like, I just feel like I'm not touching on everything that I want to touch on. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing on so much. But today's topic, as y'all can see by the title, let me put it in my pants. Well, today's topic is 10 reasons to cut a friend off, married edition. Like, we're gonna get just a little bit juicy, just a little bit, to grab just a little bit of y'all's attention, you know. But let's get straight to the video. Number one, and this one is like a big one for me. Like, I've seen it happen so much. Like, and it's honestly funny to me because, like, sis, that's not your friend. Like, cut him off. You should have been cut him off. Like, anyways, number one, women who encourage other women to leave their marriage. I just feel like if somebody's your friend, you should be able to go to them about any minor problem, any major problem, whatever the case may be. But I just feel like as a friend, it's not your place to tell somebody to leave their marriage. Like, you can give somebody advice, like tell them, oh, like, you know, like, just give them advice. But I just feel like telling somebody to leave their marriage should be the last thing coming out of a friend's mouth. Like, if anything, I feel like they just don't want the best for you. So I would definitely cut that friend off. I just feel like they not really my friend. They want to see me divorced type of thing. So anyways, number two, an unmarried friend who never has anything positive to say. First of all, let's just say I ain't going to nobody who's not married about my personal problems. I'm just not. Like, I just feel like that's the dumbest decision you could ever make. You're going to talk to somebody that's not married about your marriage problems and expect them to, like, do what for you type of thing. Like, I just feel like people who aren't married, they have this imaginary guy in their head or this perfect, you know, person that they want. But realistically, I just feel like I'm not going to nobody that's not married for, like, marriage advice or anything. I'm gonna just cut them off. Like, if anything, I feel like they're gonna give you negative advice because they're not married. Like, I don't know. Me personally, I'm cutting that person off. Number three, a friend that portrays their marriage to be perfect. Like, I'm gonna cut you off. Like, I'm gonna cut you off. I just feel like there's nobody on this earth whose marriage is just perfect or like rainbows, like never go through things type of stuff. I just feel like a friend like that ain't really your friend. And 9 times out of 10, like, they know that they're going through things. Sometimes they may even be going through things 10 times as worse than what you're going through. But they can't wait to tell you to leave your marriage. Like, sister, no, you leave your marriage. How about that? Like, I just feel like the people that portray themselves to be so perfect is probably, like, going through the most. Like, so I just feel like I don't want nobody like that around me because I know you're not perfect. If I'm coming to you about things, I just feel like it's not the time to tell me about your rainbow marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you know you're going through shit. Like, anyways, number 4, closed-in friends or one-sided friends. I'm gonna cut you off. I just feel like someone who's a closed book, like, An open book can't talk to a closed book. That's just not how it works. I feel like if you're always opening up to somebody, Nakia, stop. I feel like if you're always opening up to somebody, like constantly opening up to somebody, and they never like let you in on no type of information about them, they're not your friend. They're just sucking up all your good information, all your good hard times, just to go tell the next bitch. Like, realistically, I just feel like, no, I'm not gonna be nobody's friend that's one-sided. Like, I feel like a friendship takes two and a relationship takes two. So I just feel like I'm gonna cut you off just because you're one-sided. And then that also leads to like forced. Like, it starts to get forced. You're forcing it. Like, you're forcing it. Anyways, number 5, pride. Friends who find it difficult to own up to their mistakes or apologize. Let me talk about this one a little bit. I feel like friends who like find it hard to apologize, I just feel like they're not mature. Like, and I had to realize this because growing up, I feel like I was always the friend that was apologizing. I was always the friend that was being the bigger person. Up until I put my big boy pants on, I'm like, I ain't apologizing to no bitch. Like, they're gonna have to come to me. So now that I'm like, now that I got like another set of friends, I literally had to tell myself, like, girl, these are your real friends. Like, they not like them other bitches that you used to hang around. Like, it's okay to apologize to these type of people. The type of people that's okay with apologizing to you, you should be okay with apologizing to them too. But sometimes you just can't. Like, you just can't. Sometimes it's just best to keep your mouth closed, because I'm not gonna always be the bigger person. I'm not always gonna play big sister. So I just feel like if you can't own up to your mistakes, or like, if like as a friend, if I can't come tell you about yourself. And I had this shit happen, y'all. Like, I had someone who was like always, well, she claimed that she was always big on like, you know, telling people about themselves and like, you know, people respecting it or whatever. And I'm the type of friend, I'm like, okay, you know, I would hear people out and stuff. And I realized she a lying ass bee, because the one time that I went to her and told her about herself, y'all, we cut ties. Cause like, how you gonna come to me and tell me about how, oh, you didn't like how I did this, or you didn't like how I did that, but the one time I came to you and told you how I didn't appreciate something, we cut ties. Like, that's not your friend. I promise you, that ain't your friend. That ain't nobody you want to be around, bro. Like, like, cut them off for good. Number 6. Okay, competition. Friends who compete or think that they're bigger and better than you. I don't like people who compete. Like, if we're friends, I can't stop. I just feel like if we're friends, why are we competing? Like, if anything, we need to be supporting each other. Like, I should be congratulating you on any accomplishment and vice versa. But this is another thing. I just feel like growing up, I had a lot of people who loved competition. Y'all, I'm talking like every little thing they would compare. Like, oh, who looks better? This or this person? Like, whose outfit is better? Like, I just feel like that's childish, honestly. Like, there's no reason y'all should be competing at this age. Like, honestly, I don't like people who try to sit up here and compete or always try to compare themselves. Like, what if your friend, like the friend that you be around every single day, don't got it like you, but you stay trying to compete? Like, no. I just feel like if anything, we're all equal. Like, you not better than nobody. I'm not better than you. You not better than me. Like, what would even make you feel like I'm better than this person? Like, what makes you feel like you're better than your own friend? Like, that's not your friend. Like, cut them off. That's far from your friend at that. Like, cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them off. Number 7, different priorities in marriage or a friendship. Like, okay. So this is another like big one for me. I just feel like my number 1 priority is my kids. Like, my kids come first, then comes like, you know, the family, which is the family that I'm creating. My kids come first, then my husband, then friends, family, whatever, all that. You know, I need a little bit of everything, honestly. Like, I love my kids to death. I love me some personal time with my husband. I love me some family time. I love me some friend time. Like, I don't know. I just feel like if our priorities are like too different, I wouldn't necessarily say like cut you off, but like I feel like it's always gonna be like rocky. Like it's never gonna be like, oh, like smooth, or like I feel like it's gonna be hard to like bond or like connect with someone whose priorities are not like too much like yours. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, I'm the type of friend, like, I require time. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love being around my friends. I love being around my husband. I love my kids. I like all that. So I just feel like as a friend, like, if you say, for example, if you sit up here and you say, okay, this is my friend, I feel like, stop. I feel like you need to make time for that friend. Like, what's a friendship if you're not making time for somebody? Like, no, like, I feel like that's what's gonna make me cut you off. Like, not making time for friends. Like, that's not your friend. Like, you're not my friend. If you hit me up today and then you hit me up 2 months later, you're not my friend. Like, I can't even, no. At least a checkup, like, no. I just feel like that's not your real friend. I don't want nobody temporary in my life. Like, I just don't. So, I'm gonna cut you off. Number 8. Stop, Nakia. If you're not affected by someone's absence, I just feel like if someone that's missing, or like if y'all could go months, and I mean like months, or like say for example, y'all get into it and y'all stop talking for like a long period of time or whatever. If this is really your friend, that time, like, that's gonna bother you, right? Like, I feel like a real friend is gonna be bothered by their friend not being present anymore. Like, if this person's absence doesn't bother you, then they're not your friend. Like, how could you go so long without speaking to your friend? You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, I just feel like absence is another thing. Like, I can't go, me personally, even if somebody's really my friend and like we get into it and like we stop talking, I eventually am gonna be the bigger person and be like, girl, I miss you, like, come back. But if it doesn't bother you, or if it doesn't bother someone for you to be gone, they're not your friend. Like, they don't care about you. Like, you gotta cut them off. Number 9, if they're never happy for you, like, if someone is never happy for you, I feel like that leads to jealousy, right? I feel like somebody that can't sit up here and congratulate you, or like just never happy or never supporting anything that you do, that's not your friend. I feel like they eventually end up being jealous of you. And jealousy leads to evil eye. Like, I don't want evil eye nowhere near around me. Like, if you can't sit up here and tell me, like, sis, I'm so happy for you, I'm proud of you, like, just compliment me and, congratulate me, like, you did that, girl, stay away. Like, evil eye is, like, the biggest thing. Like, just keep your distance at that point. I just feel like, why are you even around me if you're gonna sit up here and not be happy for me? Like, I just feel like, keep your distance. I feel like not being happy for somebody ends up leading to jealousy, and jealousy eventually is evil eyes. So I'm gonna cut you off. I don't want to be anywhere around you. And finally, number 10, friends with enemies. So, like, friends who are friends with enemies. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It don't bother me. Like, I don't care. At this grown age, I don't care who the hell you hanging around. I don't care if you hanging around the biggest person that I don't mess with, right? as long as y'all not speaking on me, then I don't care. That's it. Like, I can't control who a grown-ass woman talks to. And I hate people like that. Like, don't be that friend where, oh, if my friend mad at you, then I'm mad at you too. I don't like that shit. Hell no. Like, it don't bother me. Like, no, Nakia. Stop. Anyways, mommy first. Anyways, and she spilled it. Like, anyways, I feel like it doesn't bother me for, like, someone who I don't talk to, like, talk to someone that I do talk to. It doesn't bother me. At this grown age, I don't care who you talk to. As long as y'all not speaking on me, the only thing that's gonna make me cut you off is if y'all do speak on me. Then I'm gonna be like, okay, you gotta go, because there's no way that you speaking on me to my enemy and talking about me. That's what's really gonna make me cut you off. And yeah, that's 10 major things that I wanted to talk about. And just like a little something else to add in there, people who bring up personal things when they're upset, cut them off fast. Like, I'm not even being dramatic, bro. Cut them friends off and do not look back. Like, I just feel like there is no reason, just because you're mad, it doesn't give you a reason to sit up here and spill my personal business. Like, sis, you gotta go, and you gotta go fast. Like, wrap it up. Wrap it up, okay? Wrap it up. I just feel like that doesn't give you a reason to talk about me. Just because we're sitting up here, we're arguing, or we're going back and forth, it doesn't give you a reason to bring up anything that I came to you and told you personal about me. You see what I'm saying? Like, wrap it up. Anyways, to conclude this video, I feel like communication is key, bro. Like, I feel like you gotta communicate. Nakia, can you stop? Go over there. Just to wrap this up, I feel like communication is key. Like, to everything, relationship, friendship, all that shit. I just feel like, what are you doing if you're not communicating? That's another reason why I sit up here and cut you off. Like, why can't you talk? Like, communicating is literally everything. Like, I just feel like friendships don't work without communication. Family shit don't work without communication. Relationships don't work without communication. So if you're not communicating, what are you doing? Like, if you're not communicating, I just don't know what you're doing. And to follow up with the communication part, like, I just feel like nothing works if it's, like, not consistent, right? I feel like if you're gonna be my friend, I feel like you should be at least check up on me at least once every 2 weeks or something. But you're not gonna text me today and then text me 2 months later and expect the energy to be the same. You see what I'm saying? Like, no, that's just not my type. That's not my type of friend, and that's not my type of person either. I'm gonna just end up cutting you off. Like I said, just wrapping the video up, wrapping it up. Last but not least, I just feel like it all depends, like, on what the situation is. Like, I'm gonna match your energy. Like, if you treat me a certain way, I'm gonna treat you the same way. Or if you come off like this towards me, I'm gonna come off like that towards you. I'm big on matching people's energy. Like, I'm not gonna kiss your ass. I'm just not. Like, I'm not gonna kiss people's ass. That's the last thing I want to do. And finally, I feel like some situations you can seek closure. Like, if you and like a friend that was like this, you could seek closure, and sometimes it might even like fix things, right? But sometimes it's like, oh, I just want some closure. I just want to know, like, you know, why this went like this or why that went like that. But it doesn't necessarily have to mean like be back friends with that person type of thing. You know, I don't know. I feel like I was everywhere in this video, bro. Like, anyways, I feel like that's the end of my video. I feel like I said enough. I feel like I said everything that I wanted to say. So, I'm gonna wrap it up. Like I said, I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. I'm back and I'm better. Anyways, that's the end of my video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on and hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. And let me know what y'all agree on. Like, what do y'all agree on? Like, do y'all feel like I was, like, speaking facts? Like, do y'all feel like I was speaking facts? Or do y'all feel like, I don't really agree? Like, let me know. Like, let me know how y'all feel. Anyways,